Hi, it's Pam from ONEderland and PamKaelin.com. And I'm really hoping this one goes smoothly today. I usually like to keep these as unscripted as possible, but I have so many thoughts running around in my head on this particular issue that I've actually made a bunch of notes, so I might be glancing down at times just to look at my notes on how I want to do this. There's been an issue that I have, looking back, I've dealt with it literally all my life, but most recently, in the past year and a half, with the weight loss, I've dealt with a lot of negative comments. And when I was growing up and I was younger, we used to call all these people that were so negative bullies. The big term out there is haters. And somebody jokingly said to me, "Oh, so you have some haters?" Yeah, I have some haters. And some of them are closer to me than you might imagine. And that's not the issue of this. But I've been listening to a lot of dance music because I feel it's very positive. And one of the artists I listen to is known as deadmau5. And I really, Katie turned me on to him. I really like his stuff. And I had noticed he was wearing a hat that said, "I heart haters." And at first I was like, okay, it's cute. And then as I was driving around in Connecticut yesterday, then it hit me. It hit me like a ton of bricks. He's got the right attitude. You've got to love your haters. Because, yeah, okay, they're hating on you and they're saying all these negative things. They are giving you some feedback. If you choose to take it constructively, what you need to do is, for every negative comment that is said to you, look at it. Let's use a cooking term because I love to cook. When you're making a whole roasted chicken and you pull that chicken out of the oven, you're not going to eat the bones. Well, if you're like me, you're not going to eat the skin. You're not going to eat certain parts of it. What you're going to do is you're going to take that chicken out of the oven and you're going to start ripping it apart and you're going to start cutting it apart and dissecting it, and you're going to throw the bones over here and the gristle over here, and you're going to put the dark meat here and the white meat here. Well, that's what I do. But what you're going to do is you're going to rip it apart. You're going to take the good parts and hold on to them. You're going to take the bad parts and you're going to throw them away. And that's what you have to do with your hater comments. You have to say, "Thank you. I will take that into account." Because they're just looking for a big reaction. They're looking for you to fight back. And for years, I was a very angry person, and I fought back all my bullies and my haters. I've been bullied a lot in my life, from relationships to people who didn't know me, strangers, just on the weight issue. I've been made to feel very undervalued a lot of my life. That's changing. That's changing big time. So let's start with some of the issues that have been thrown at me over the past year and a half in regards to weight loss. All right. Are you losing it to impress somebody, or are you losing it for yourself? Well, I did cover this issue in another video, actually my first video, and you might want to look back and as a refresher on that one. In the beginning, that comment did make me think, was I losing it for myself or was I losing it to impress somebody? So when I changed my attitude, it really it helped the weight loss so much more too. So there was the constructive part. I pulled out of that. Another person said to me, it's a waste of money. The whole, between the products I was buying, my weight loss plan, program, and any books I was buying, it was a waste of money because, I'm just going to be fat anyway. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to buy some books that maybe I don't entirely use, or videos or whatever. It's all a learning process. But, let's look at waste of money. If I would continue being fat, how much money would I be wasting on medications, surgeries, trips to the doctor, eating out, convenience foods, processed foods, and all that junk? Isn't that a waste of money? So what I have spent on a monthly basis for my program, what I've spent on exercise videos, what I spend my $10 a month down at the gym, that's my business. Don't worry about wasting my money. I can spend my money any damn well way I want to. And if I've lost 150 pounds out of it, so be it. You know, mind your own money. That's how I say it. Now, another person said to me, you gotta have comfort foods. That's how you handle stress. That's what you need to handle stress. Really? No. I have found other ways to handle my stress. And quite honestly, with the way I do the program I am on called Exchanges, which teaches me to pre-plan out my menus every day, that has actually leaked out into my whole life and way of doing things. I now pre-plan so much of my life, down to now, if there's a crisis that hits, the first thing I'm doing is I'm saying, we need to get a game plan. And I'm starting to write down how I'm going to attack things in a plan. Sitting there and eating does not take care of the problem at all. And what I have learned is if you don't have a plan, you have chaos. You have no plan of action. And when you have no plan of action, that's when the biggest mistakes come in. So no, eating comfort food, I really don't see how that is a necessity in my life. So no, I don't need that. You're too skinny. Bag of antlers, bag of bones. Guys prefer meat, they don't prefer bones. Okay, I don't care what guys want. I care what I want. You think I look like a bag of antlers? I'm sorry, I'm not here to impress you. I am here to lose weight for my health, to have energy, and my own issues. If you are that concerned with my looks, I'm sorry, look away. That's how I feel about it. Okay, you have no life. I don't have a life. I have found other things to do. This came from this person. I'm trying to word this as nicely as I can because I try to be as non-judgmental as possible. This came from a person who would hang out with me in the bars. And that was my life, hanging out in the bars. And I don't know, I really have not kept in contact much since this comment's been made. But if this person is still hanging out in the bars and that is their life, I don't want that life. I have found another life. I go hiking, I go camping, I go do things. I am living my life. I have just different things I am doing. I do have a life. Do I devote a lot of time to the blog, to writing, to the chats that I do on KimBenson.com, and I try to answer every single one of my emails and text messages and anything people contact me with because I really want to help people with this. Do I devote a lot of time to it? Yeah. If that's my new life, how is that hurting anybody? How is that anybody's business? They're assuming I have no life. And you know what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you, not me. Just saying. Oh, let's go on to the next one. You'll never be skinny. Why would you even try? Because it's just genetics. Why not? Why? They keep saying, why fight genetics? Why not fight genetics? Just because somebody tells you you're going to be fat, you're going to get cancer, you're what? Just sit there and take it? No. I'm going to fight it. And that's what I've done. Okay. This was all said behind my back by somebody very close to me. Several people actually. Okay, Pam must be on drugs, or have had surgery. Nobody loses weight that fast. Let me go after that. Nobody loses weight that fast. I lost an average of 10 pounds a month. That comes out to 1 to 2 pounds a week. That is not what I would call fast, okay? That is, even in the medical industry, that is constant, consistent weight loss, and it is not dangerous. It does not even put damage, like if somebody loses about 4 to 5 pounds a week in say a year, you're looking at possible damage to your gallbladder and things like that. No, I don't have a danger of that because it was just consistent. And how is she really doing it? Okay, I keep telling you, how I'm really doing it is called exchanges at KimBenson.com. It is a restricted calorie. I'm currently on 1,100 calories a day and feeling fine and eating well. Not everybody does 1,100 calories. You need to contact KimBenson.com if you are interested in it, but it is a restricted calorie, low-fat diet. Did not have surgery, did not do drugs, was not in rehab. I was in physical therapy. This has been misconstrued on a local basis. When I have an inner ear disorder now, because of the things I went through in January through May with my inner ear. I was in physical therapy. I was not in rehab. Thank you for your concern. I don't need a scale to tell me I'm happy. Either do I. I have a whole lot of other things that make me happy. Am I happier as a result of weight loss? Yes, because I can do more things. So no, the scale itself, I'm not having an affair with the scale. And actually, I do weigh myself pretty much every day just to keep me on track. So you do what you want, I will do what I want. I am vain and cocky. No. I've gotten my self-esteem, and you don't know how to handle that. There are times that, do I say at times I'm a force to be reckoned with? Yes, because I feel like a ball of energy. And if you can't handle that I now have self-esteem after, for many years, I did not, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think I'm God. I don't think I'm the best. I just think I found a good system, and I'm sticking with it. Shut up and go eat something. Shut up and go eat something. They also called me a skinny bitch in there too, which I said thank you. They think they just don't want to hear what you want to say, and you can't let somebody shut you up. They just think if you're going to have food in your mouth, you're not going to be talking. I just really thought that one was good. I think they want to keep your mouth busy with food. They want to push those old buttons of submission. No, Pam does not submit anymore. Oh, let's see. I don't need someone to tell me how to eat or how to drink, and I don't want to be told what to do. Now, if you're not part of a weight loss program, that's your prerogative. But if you are within a weight loss program and you don't want to be told what to do or how to eat or how much to eat, that's kind of a contradiction in itself. You need to make a decision at that point of, do you really want some instruction as to what you need to do, or do you just want to have the teenager attitude and rebel? You know, at some point you need to take some instruction from people who have made it, from people who have done it. And I don't know what to tell you with that. That is a personal issue. I mean, there are some things that I will research with anything I am told with the weight loss. I will research it to see if I agree with it. Such as there's a whole huge disagreement about the amount of water you should drink in a day. I personally drink about 2 gallons of water a day. You don't want to drink 2 gallons of water a day? Don't. Do what you want to do with it. But I really feel that the water has a big bearing on, we're mostly water. Aren't we something like 80% water? Look it up. You need to drink your water. And when it comes down to what you're going to eat, how many calories you're going to eat, how many carbs, how many proteins, you have to make that decision. But to sit there and say, nobody's going to tell me what to do, but then again, you're going to be part of a weight loss group, that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Somebody said to me recently, oh, so you're too good for us now. You don't want to hang with us anymore. You're too good for us. All right, well, who is the us that is saying this? Don't make people feel guilty. Is it healthy for you to, if the person that is saying this to you, are they an enabler? By hanging out with that person or group of people, are you going to fall into old bad habits, say, of eating anything you want? Are they going to make you feel bad about the decisions you're going to make about food? Or, in my case, are they going to have you drink to excess? Is it a group that is into drugs or any other physical addiction? Is it unhealthy? Or even mental things. Is it unhealthy for you on a physical or a mental level to be around the us that is saying that? Then that's not a bad thing to be finding new friends and new interests. You are trying to correct yourself. They are only projecting. When you are pulling yourself back from a group of people or a person and you're trying to heal yourself, either physically or mentally, sometimes these people feel very guilty about their own behaviors and they are projecting their own lack of self-esteem onto you. And you cannot allow people that won't allow you to heal to affect you. You have to start to be strong enough to take care of you. I'm fairly certain I have covered a lot of the insults that I've heard over the past year and a half. So the bottom line that I really want to convey is I used to let it overwhelm me, especially since I started to blog, when I got haters. But the bottom line is, if you got haters, you're seen as a mover, a shaker. You're seen as somebody who is actually making things happen. You're not just merely existing, you are living life, and that's what you're meant to do. Live life. You want to live life. You want to own your life. You want to grab every aspect of your life. These people are expending their energy showing you just how important you really are. So don't expend your energy trying to defend yourself. Expend your energy living life. And like I said, take every one of their comments, take the good parts of it. You know, if you're getting obsessed with weight loss and that's literally all you're doing, you know, take a good look at it. Can you turn it into, you know, developing some hobbies along the way? Whatever. But take every one of these negative comments, pull out the good parts, evaluate your life, see if it has any bearing, and if it doesn't, throw the bad parts away. Throw away the negative and stay with the positive. And like I said, they're expending their energy showing you just how important you really are. So make all your moves very positive moves, because you really don't want to regret anything along the way. And just remember, you're being watched. So, from my way to Wonderland to your way to Wonderland, I will see you out there. Have a good day. Actually, there was one more little thing I forgot about that I looked down on my notes afterwards. Have you ever heard somebody say, you should be doing this or that? Well, you know what? turn around and say to people, if like I say, if it's good advice, take it for what it is, or even if it's very attacking, step back from it and analyze it and see if there's any good parts you can pull out of it. But the one thing I like to say to people is, stop shoulding all over me. When somebody says, you should, half the time, they're out of control of their own lives. So, take the good parts, get rid of the bad parts, and tell people to stop shoulding all over you. Now we're going. Have a good day.